Hi guys! So I haven't posted a video in forever. I know it's been like 2 weeks because I have been moving. If you couldn't tell, I am in a different location right now and this is my new room at school. So I'm really sorry I haven't posted a video in forever. I have gotten a lot of new subscribers since my last video because my favorite person in the whole wide world, Lindsay or Beauty Baby 44, mentioned me in her top 11 favorite YouTubers of 2011 and I seriously could not believe that. So if you came from her, then hello, thank you for subscribing to me. I really hope you guys enjoy my channel. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about my favorite products of 2011. I was tagged by two of my friends here on YouTube, both named Lo, one of the Beauty Lowdown and the other Lolu Fully Loaded. They both tagged me to do this video, and I'm not doing top 11 of 2011 because I just cannot narrow it down. So I'm just going to talk about my favorite hair products, skin products, makeup products, things that I have been using religiously that haven't changed. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope maybe you learn something new or discover a new product through this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to get started with my favorite makeup products, and I guess I will start out with face products first. My favorite foundation hands down has been the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation. I alternate between this one and two others, the NARS Sheer Glow and the MAC Pro Longwear, but this one is just my favorite. It just looks so natural, it's really light, and it smells good, and it doesn't make me break out or anything, and I'm just absolutely in love with it. I've talked about this a million times. If you want to see a foundation routine using this, then I'll link my foundation routine below because that's what I use in that video, and I just absolutely love it. It is pretty pricey and it looks like a really tiny bottle, but it's actually, it lasts so long. So a little bit goes a long way. I totally recommend this foundation if you are looking for a good higher end foundation because it is pretty pricey, but it's amazing. So yeah, that's been my favorite foundation hands down for 2011. I go back to this no matter what I'm using. Next is concealer. Now if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I really don't use concealer. I've never been a concealer person. I don't really know why that is. I just kind of felt like it made me look cakey, all the concealers I tried, and I could never find a concealer that really worked well with my skin tone, that just matched me perfectly, until this one. And this is the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer Kit, and it looks like this. And I have heard so much about this, and I decided to finally just, check it out. And I'm in the color Ivory, which I believe is the lightest color, or the second lightest color. But this is what it looks like. It comes with a concealer right there, and then it comes with a powder right there to set your concealer. And it is just amazing. Now this isn't really a super heavy concealer, so if you're really looking to cover up really bad redness or a lot of blemishes, I don't know if I'd recommend this, but this would be really good for dark circles, and it just blends so easily. And the powder that it comes with on this side just brightens up your face if you use it as an under eye concealer, and you seriously cannot tell that you're wearing concealer at all. I have been loving this, so this turned me into a concealer person. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing because that's just more makeup that I wear, but oh well, I love it. Next is bronzer, and this will come as no surprise to any of you if you've been watching me for a while, and this is the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is what 90% of the YouTube community wears, I swear. This is what it looks like. It is a really pretty, it's got a very subtle shimmer. It's not gonna make you look glittery or anything, it's just really gorgeous. I am really fair. I'm an NW 15 right now in MAC, so just for color reference, and this works perfectly for me. And I have friends that have darker complexions and they love this as well, so this is really universal. This is actually my second purchase of this, and it lasts so long. The first time I bought this was last December of 2010, and I started hitting pan on the other one probably in I don't know, July, August, and I just started hitting pan. I'm still not completely out of the other one. I bought this completely way too early, but I did because I didn't know that I had so much left in the other one. But totally recommend this as a bronzer, a really good universal bronzer for anyone. Next is blush, and I am a blush freak. I have so many blushes. It's probably my favorite thing to wear, and hands down my favorite blush in 2011 has been the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, and I have 4 of these. I love them all, but the one I'm going to talk about is in the color Doll Face. and this is definitely my favorite color just because it's so wearable. This is the one that I've worn the most. This was the first one that I ever bought. If you can tell, like the little like imprints that came on the blush, it's going away because I've used it so much. I bought this in April in New York City, and I had heard a lot of great things about it. I was really curious about it, and I bought it, and I'm so happy. I wore this every day over the summer. Like, I didn't even touch any of my other blushes, and I purchased 3 other ones, so I definitely love this blush. And I just think this pink, I'm wearing it right now, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just a really gorgeous pink, just matte pink blush. There's no shimmer in this, and it's got Amazonian clay in it, which is supposed to be good for all skin types. It absorbs oil and also hydrates your skin. I did a whole review on this back in, like, I want to say June or July. I did a whole review on these blushes, so I will put the link to that down below. If you're looking for just a plain everyday blush, this is gorgeous and I love it. Next, for lip products, I didn't want to talk about a bajillion lip products, so I'm just going to talk about one lip product, and this has been like my go-to lipstick for so long, ever since I got it. And I have used this in so many tutorials, so you probably won't be surprised if you have watched me for a while what it is, but it is the MAC lipstick in the color Gem of Roses. And this is just a gorgeous, everyday, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a rosy pink color. It is just so pretty, so wearable. Unfortunately, this was limited edition, so I don't think you can still find it in stores. But that's what it looks like, along with my Laguna bronzer. But it's just so gorgeous. I'm absolutely in love with this lipstick. I've worn this more than I've worn any lipstick in my entire life, because just like the concealer, I was never really a lipstick person. I would always just go for like a colored lip gloss or tinted lip balm or something, but this lipstick just seriously works with any look that I'm doing. If you can't find this lipstick because it was limited edition, you might be able to find it at a CCO or something, but if you can't find it, I found this lipstick by Rimmel. It's one of their oh, okay. It's one of their Moisture Renew lipsticks that comes in the little purple tube like this, and these are only like $3 or $4. So I found a color very similar. It's in the color Rose Blush, and it is extremely similar to this. So that's Rose Blush, and that's the MAC Gem of Roses right there. So as you can see, they're very similar. So this is kind of like a dupe for it, I guess. It's a little bit darker. It's not as sheer. Next couple of things are eye products, and first I'm just gonna kind of quickly talk about this. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is an eye primer, and I have tried so many different eye primers, and this is hands down the best one that I've used. I've tried the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which I love, but I just like this one so much more. I find that it makes my shadows last way longer than any other primer that I've used, and I know that things work a little different for everyone, but this is just my preference. If you don't use an eyeshadow primer, definitely look into one. Even if you don't want to spend as much money as this is, or like a higher end one, I definitely look into getting some sort of eye primer, because it just makes your shadows like so much more vibrant, and it makes them last all day. Like, it just makes them last so much longer, and this is my favorite one, hands down. Next is a mascara, and I've talked about this 500 million times, and it is the Fairydrops Scandal Queen mascara, and this is the little tube it comes in. You can find this at Sephora. This is the wand that it comes on. And I did a pretty in-depth review in one of my videos, but I can't really remember which one it was. But the thing I love about this is that it makes your curl, like, it holds a curl on your eyelashes all day. And because it was developed for Asian women, and they tend to have like straighter eyelashes, or eyelashes that kind of like poke down a little bit, they have a hard time keeping a curl with their eyelashes. And so the formulation of this like helps that so much. And I don't have straight lashes, but my lashes are just like my hair, and it doesn't hold a curl like at all. It doesn't matter how much I curl my lashes, but for some reason my lashes just never hold a curl, and this totally helped get rid of that problem, because this holds a curl like no other, and it's just very volumizing and lengthening, and I love the brush. If you're looking for a good higher end mascara, then I would recommend this, definitely. I would actually recommend all of the things that I'm talking about in this video. Next thing is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit, and I use this to fill in my brows. This is what it looks like, and I'm in the color medium. And I got this right after I dyed my hair brown like last November because if you don't know, I'm a natural blonde. My eyebrows are very, very light, so I definitely need something to fill in my brows, and this is the perfect color for my hair color. I have used this pretty much every single day since I got it, and I still have not hit pan on it. So this is what it looks like. It's got a powder right there, and it's got a gel right there. And the powder is mainly what I use, and I've almost hit pan on it. Like, I have a dent in it, but I still haven't hit pan on it, and I've used it for well over a year, and it's only $3. So I recommend this for a very, very inexpensive eyebrow kit. I don't really think that this will be any different than any other eyebrow kit that you get, so I recommend this for filling in brows for sure. Now these next products, this is really repetitive and everyone talking about it, but there's a reason why people mention this in their video, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. And I'm also going to include the Naked too, just because they are both the same concept with being neutral, but they have a little bit different colors, and I think that it's all about personal preference. But if you're looking for a good neutral palette, I would recommend one of these. This I'm gonna say is like my main favorite, just because this is what I've used for almost a year now. I just got this, even though I tend to like the colors in this a little bit more, but this is what I've used the most, so I don't know if I can really say that this has been like a 2011 favorite because I haven't used it long enough. But this is what the Naked palette looks like, the original one. It's just a really gorgeous neutral colors, and you all have probably seen this before. And then this is what the second Naked palette looks like. So the reason why I like this one a little more is because it's got more taupier shades, and that's good for fair-skinned girls like me. And this is just so universal. I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a full review, which is why I'm not really going into great detail. I would totally recommend the Naked palette for anyone of any age. I'm sure a lot of you have it already, but if you don't and you're thinking about getting it, I say get it. One of my best friends actually called me yesterday, and he was at Sephora looking for a birthday present for his sister, and he asked me like, what should I get? Like, I don't know what to get her, because like walking into Sephora for a guy, it's just like they don't know what to do first. So I was like, the Urban Decay Naked palette, hands down, get that for her. Like, it's just you can't go wrong with that. And he actually had it in his hand already, because the lady that was helping him told him the same thing, like recommended that he get that for her. It's just a perfect palette, and I'm rambling on about something that you guys have seen a bajillion times. Next couple of things I'm going to talk about really quickly are brushes. I narrowed it down to only two, and this is the Sigma F80 Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki. I did a foundation routine using this as well, and I'm sure you all have heard a lot about these brushes. Really quickly, this is just perfect for applying foundation. It just makes it so much easier to apply it. It like buffs into your skin really well. It will change the way your makeup looks, I guarantee you. I also did a full review of this brush and then the other brushes in this little Sigmax line, so I will put the link to that video down below as well. And then the other brush I'm going to talk about is the MAC 226, and this is an angled, trying to get it in the light. This is an angled blending brush, and this literally changed the way that my eyeshadow looks. I use it for the crease, and it just applies eyeshadow to the crease like flawlessly. Like, I can't even, oh my gosh. It's just like, since it's angled, it's really good to get like on the outer corner and kind of like blend it into the crease, and it just like changed the way that my eyeshadow looks. And unfortunately, this was a limited edition, but I think that you can probably find this at a CCO, or All Cosmetics Wholesale might have it. I know that Sigma makes one very similar that's like a tapered blending brush like that comes to a point. So if you can't find this one, I don't really know how that one compares, because I've never used that one. But my friend Essie on here, Essie Button, she loves that brush. So I would say it's probably really, really close to this one. So I totally recommend this for a crease and blending brush. So that's it for makeup items, finally. So next I'm going to talk about hair real quick, and these items have been a staple in my hair routine for almost all year, and one of them is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. This is super inexpensive. It's like $2 or $3 at your drugstore, and it is the best deep conditioner I have ever used. I've used the macadamia oil one, I've used like all these different expensive ones, inexpensive ones. This is the one I always go to. I've repurchased this 5 million times. It's just like the perfect deep conditioner, and I have really long, like really thick hair, and it gets really dry easily because I have to dye it, and this just makes my hair so silky and so soft, and gets rid of frizz, and it makes it shiny, and it's just the best deep conditioner, and it's so cheap. If you're looking for a good deep conditioner and you've never tried this, try it, because I can almost guarantee that you'll love it. The next couple of things are like after you wash your hair, they're like leave-in type things, and the first is It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product, and I think I mentioned this in my hair routine that I did in like May. I have repurchased this like 4 different times this year, something like that, and this does 10 different things. If you want to pause it right now and read everything that it does. So yeah, this does so many different things for your hair. It's a heat protectant, it like controls frizz, it detangles, which is the main reason why I love it, because I have a problem with getting tangles in my hair, and this just makes that go away completely. It's just the best thing for your hair ever. And then the next thing I've been loving since I think May, so more than half of the year, is the Joico K-Pak Color Therapy Restorative Styling Oil. You can find this at Ulta as well, and I have used a lot of it, but I've had it for a really long time, and I use this every time I wash my hair, and I have really long thick hair, so I have to use quite a bit of it, and I still have like a third of the bottle left, so it lasts a really long time, and it's not that expensive. Like it is, but it's not as expensive as Moroccan oil or anything, and I actually prefer this to Moroccan oil. I've tried Moroccan oil, I love it, but I just like this so much more. This is just an oil for your hair. It detangles anything that this might not detangle, which this does for the most part. I'll put this in my hair first, and then I'll like comb it through, and then I'll put this in my hair, and then I'll comb that through, and this just kind of like detangles anything that this didn't. So I love these for my hair. Next and lastly, I'm going to talk about skincare really quick. There's like a million products I wanted to include in this, but I didn't want to like get carried away. First, I'm going to talk about Cetaphil. This is the Gentle Skin Cleanser. This completely changed my skin. I was having a problem with breakouts like last winter, and when I started using this, it completely cleared up my skin, because it's so simple, and there's not a lot to it, but it's just so good. Like for all skin types, literally you could probably use this on a baby and it would be fine. It's just a simple cleanser. It doesn't get foamy. It's just like it's kind of like a creamy cleanser. So yeah, I absolutely love Cetaphil. I've repurchased this a million times. This is like my holy grail face cleanser, and I think I'll probably always use this. The next thing is the Clarisonic Mia, and I have talked about this before, and I'm sure a lot of you have either have this or you've heard about it, but this along with the Cetaphil was like the best combination for my skin. It like completely got rid of all the acne I had, which I didn't really have a ton of acne. Like it wasn't really super bad, but it was for me because I'd never really had acne before. This completely like cleared out my skin, makes it so soft and smooth, and I don't have a problem with big pores. Like I have pretty small pores, but I know that the Clarisonic is also supposed to be good for making your pores like smaller kind of, because it exfoliates. So if you have a problem with big pores, this is good for that too. This is good seriously for anyone, I think. For mature skin, for problematic acne prone skin, for people that just want their skin to be smoother. Like it's just an amazing product. It is an investment, but I promise you, you will not regret it. Something I have to kind of like warn you about though is if you buy this and you first start using it, you might experience like your skin to purge, which means that you might break out a little bit from using this for like a week or two, but you have to just like stick through it, keep using it, and your skin will like clear up. Yeah, just a little warning, just so like if you use it and that happens, you don't hate it and then like throw it away or return it or whatever. You kind of have to be patient with it. That didn't happen to me, but I've heard that happening to quite quite a few people, so I just wanted to like give you guys a little warning. Last but not least, this is the Mario Badescu Healing Cream, and I don't think I talk about this nearly enough, but it is just an amazing like cream for your face that you put on after you wash it and before you moisturize. It looks like this. I talked about this in one of my favorites videos. I got this in like April, I think, so I've had it for a really long time, like 8 or 9 months, and I still have not reached the bottom of it, so this is kind of expensive. This is like $30, I believe, but this will last you easily like 2 years. I still have so much left in here, and I use it every single day, twice a day. Basically what this does is it just heals wherever you might have a blemish. It just kind of helps heal it faster and prevents it from scarring. If you have dry patches, it's really good for that. If I have even an active breakout, I put it on that too, just so it helps like soothe it. It's oil free, so it's not going to clog your pores, and it's good for all skin types. It's just a really great product to kind of like make your acne heal faster and to prevent scarring. This was an extremely long video, of course, as they always are, but I hope you guys are having a great start to 2012. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the products I mentioned, because I did kind of go through them kind of quickly, then please don't hesitate to ask. If you did a 2012 favorites video, then leave it as a video response. I would love to watch it. Yeah, I think that's about it, so I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye.